Nara Smith. Whether it's her making 12-hour grilled cheese for her 2-year-old children, or if she's making bubble gum for her husband's road trip because that's really gonna fill him up, or whether she is making sunscreen from scratch, which dermatologists have said will really increase the risk of getting cancer if you wear it. You know, she's a very skillful woman. Today I thought I would put myself in her shoes without the children, without the husband, and I would put myself through gruesome hours of cooking to see if I can live up to the standard of Nara Smith. I scrolled through her TikTok page on my computer because I did delete TikTok on my phone because I'm a better person than you are. Eventually I found one that I think was doable. It was an Italian date night meal. She made pasta from scratch. She made this sauce, this bolognese sauce shit with mince and stuff, and that took like 3 hours, and then she made this bread, focaccia bread. Obviously I don't have a boyfriend or a husband like Nara Smith does. I have a dog in my house right now, but that's bestiality, so he won't be eating my pasta, so it'll just be a solo meal for me today. I'm gonna do focaccia first, then I'll move on to the sauce, and then I'm gonna do the pasta, which I think I might need to make an extra noodle so I can ring it around my neck and then pull it tight. I think that's what I'm gonna be feeling like towards the end of this video, and I think I should just be prepared for the worst. In a large bowl, combine the warm water, yeast, and sugar. Warm water, 1 cup warm water. Ooh. This is the yeast I have. I think it's coming to the end of its best before date, and usually that means it's not going to be as strong, so I'm going to use a little bit more than it says to use. Okay, that's enough. It looks like maggots. It looks like maggots. My brother left the bin open a few months ago and we got maggots in our bin. I thought I would let you guys know. 1/4 teaspoon sugar. Okay, 5 minutes. This is going 5 minutes. Hopefully it does something. Need 10 to 15 times. That seems like a very specific amount, but that's something that Nara Smith would do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh shit, we got 2 more left. I really gotta make it count. I gotta do some stretching. Got 2 kneads left. Okay, let's go. Last 2 kneads, let's make it count. I'm really gonna extend this one. Okay, one more. Okay, that's 15. Oh, I forgot the salt, fuck. Large oil bowl. Cover with a damp, warm towel. I read backwards. I feel like I maybe have a sudden slight pinch of dyslexia when I'm reading at the moment. It says transfer the dough into a large oiled bowl, and I've read like oiled bowl, large dough. Like I'm really reading it in a backwards context, like one of those Japanese books that goes from right to left instead of left to right. Don't know what that, I'm not Japanese, don't read books, so I'm not really sure what that's about. Okay, anyway, let me shut the fuck up. Large oiled bowl. Okay, and a damp, warm towel. How is it warm and damp at the same time? That doesn't make sense. I don't think Nara Smith has a degree in chemistry, but Iris Hickey did year 11 chemistry, which she did fail, but I'm not sure that a tea towel can be wet and also warm at the same time. I think that the wetness makes it cold. There's our damp warm towel. Rise for 1 to 2 hours, which is perfect because that's how long it's gonna take to make this fucking sauce. Basically, Nara Smith cuts up all of these vegetables and she puts it into this pot thing here, which everything sticks to, and then she browns this mint and then she puts some other shit in it. Look how good I am at chopping. Now we're moving on to the carrots. I'm gonna peel it because these ones are kind of squishy and scody. If any knife companies want to sponsor me and give me their knives, I will happily accept them unless you are run by the Taliban or something. I won't use them for any assault or armed domestic abuse or anything. They are strictly for cooking. Smeg, if you're watching this, you're German still, so guten Tag, whatever. I think that's German. Not sure what it means. I think maybe it means hello. This is gonna be really healthy. This is probably the most healthy thing I've eaten in a while. Though now I eat like chia seeds and shit. Like, I don't know who I'm becoming. I'm not really sure that I really like them. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be collecting crystals and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, are you a Leo? Like,
Were you born at 3:12 a.m. on a fucking Monday afternoon? That's not an afternoon. On a Monday morning, because we're actually compatible, but only in a platonic sort of way, and only if you are 5'9" and a...
Like, I would hate that person, and I don't want to become one of them. Oh, I'm about to cut my fingers off as well. So what I was saying before about being an ambassador for knife work, like, I think obviously I'm gonna need some practice. This is how I feel when I watch that episode of Modern Family where they go to Disneyland and then Jay buys the goofy slippers for Gloria. Oh my god, and she wears them around the park. Okay, we've relocated, we're now at the stovetop. And I'm using this pot. We're gonna brown the mince in the pot and then cook the vegetables and put the wine and other stuff in. In her video, she like puts these in balls to brown up the mince. I'm not really sure why it's in a ball, but she does say, but I wasn't listening. I was just looking at her fingernails. What? That was fucking weird. I don't know why I said that. She has nice nails. I don't know how she cooks with them, but she does. I've decided to be more hygienic and wash my hands for the sake of my audience and their concerns about my hygiene and my safety, my food safety. I've decided that it's for the best that I wash my hands today. Give you guys a little close up. I don't know if you can hear me or if it sounds like I'm in a windstorm because of the frying, but I just broke up the mince and now I'm gonna put my vegetables in the pan. Look at my buffalo's arms. We're adding in some chicken stock. Now we're gonna add in some 19 Crimes wine, and I've committed 0 crimes in my life, so I'm really cosplaying as a thug today because I bet you that Nara Smith has done a few little bad things in her life and I don't know how much to do, so I'm just gonna do that much and then I'm gonna sniff the wine. The number one method of digesting any drugs is always sniffing, which is why I've sniffed my wine today instead of drinking it. Mixing this up. I also added some garlic. We're gonna add some thyme. This has the sprigs attached, but I'm too lazy to get rid of it. Tomato paste. Is that gonna stain my bench? In the process, I've stained my bench, my white marble bench top with my Snoop Dogg wine. And I've chosen the Snoop Dogg wine because, as some of you may know, my first dog was called Snoop Dogg. She was a girl and she was a thug until she died by poisoning from a relative. So obviously it's accidental. Just want to put that out there. We need milk. I can't open anything today. Oh, okay. Here's what it's looking like right now. If your nostrils were as big as mine, you would be high by the smell of this stuff. Guys, it smells wonderful. It looks great, it smells great. You guys might recognize my outfit right now. I'm wearing this dress. I wore it when I did some ballerina dancing moves. I don't know why that video is still live online, but it is. She looks like a princess when she wears her wonderful dresses in the kitchen. I look like an alcoholic ballerina when I am wearing this, and I also feel like I maybe have schizophrenia, and I'm gonna stop diagnosing myself with mental illnesses, and I'm gonna put this on the back burner, and I'm going to move on to the pasta because we need some pasta to eat with our sauce. Oh, my dog's barking. BRB. Sorry, my dog's drinking now. He's a very high maintenance dog and he needs to learn to shut the fuck up at the right times. We don't see Slim Shady on Nara Smith's video drinking milk. Like, he knows the time and place and he knows how to behave. This fucker does not. Now he's gonna walk with his loud little toenails on my floor. 200 grams of flour. The recipe I'm using is from everybody's mum's favorite man in the world, Jamie Oliver. This is 0000 flour, size 0. I'm halving the recipe because it says it makes for 8 people on Jamie Oliver's cookbook. He's not Italian, he's like a white British boy, but I trust him because, you know, my mum, my nana, all generation of probably my entire family tree would trust this man. I'm just gonna tip it on the bench. And then 75 divided by 2, which is 30, 37 and a half. I don't think Nara Smith was an Oppenheimer, so I wouldn't expect her to know what 75 divided by 2 is. I used to be good at maths, I don't know, I've really gone off track. So 37 and a half grams of semolina. Now, I'm not exactly sure what semolina is. The name is very similar to salmonella, which I know is something that you don't want. I did think I had salmonella in my finger like a few weeks ago because my finger got really swollen and I don't know why I didn't do anything to it. And I thought that maybe I got infected with salmonella, and I did see a video on TikTok. I'm very good at diagnosing myself with things, is something that you might realize. I saw a video on TikTok where someone got salmonella in their leg and they had to get their leg amputated, and I was like very paranoid about that. Maybe I'm a hypochondriac. I don't think I am, but there's definitely a universe where I could be. That's the reason why I deleted TikTok. It was telling me that it told me that I had cancer once because I had a inflamed esophagus, which is like the tube that your food goes down and stuff. I had an inflamed esophagus from taking my acne medication lying down, which apparently you're not supposed to do. So to all the drug users out there, don't take drugs lying down, guys. And then I searched it up on TikTok, and like obviously TikTok wasn't my first go-to source, but I googled it and then, you know, fell into the TikTok trap, and it told me that I had cancer. And yeah, I'm still alive, I don't have cancer, so don't worry about it. 6 eggs, and we just need the yolks. My other dog's barking. It's little Wim. Hey. Oh my god, Whimsy Smith, shut up. I might get robbed on camera, guys. Okay, I don't know if Nara Smith would let her children outside to deal with the robbers themselves, but that's what I've done. Okay, olive oil and water. Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to start mixing this. 2 tablespoons of water. The stress is really giving me a rack. It keeps rising up and it's really accentuating that area. And you know, I'm not gonna complain about that, am I? I'm not gonna complain. Glad wrap this up. Leave for 30 minutes. This is our dough. It's been about an hour and a half, and basically we tip it into the tin, oil up this, and this is still gonna rise for another 20 to 30 minutes. And you make these nice little dimples. It's very much like slime. So here's what it looks like right now, because you couldn't see it before. Just leave that for half an hour. And then this is what our sauce is looking like. It's been about an hour. Oh. It smells so good. It's time for the pasta now. I am grateful enough to actually own a pasta machine, which is right here. You have to like clamp it onto the surface. There's not much room to do it on the bench, and the clamp that it comes with doesn't fit. So I have gone into the garage and I found the most outrageous large clamp, which isn't for cooking. It's giving the clamp a much more feminine experience than it would usually get. I felt like Bob the Builder assembling that, not gonna lie. We've got our dough here. Jamie says divide it up and then obviously roll it through. I've still got my skinny size 0 flour with me, just as inspiration. Well, I've already encountered a problem. My handle of the thing is hitting the clamp. So clearly Bob the Builder didn't think that one through, because it's gonna knock it every single time it goes through. Oh my god. This is a man's job. I'm not meant to clamp shit. This is a man's job. Look at it. Look at my baby go! We need to work our way down. We can't just go from fat to skinny. It's about the journey. Okay, we're doing the second part now. Boom! At this point, I don't think I have the brain power to deal with making spaghetti, so I'm gonna do fettuccine instead, just because they're fatter. They're less likely to stick together, mush together. See, this is what I was fucking clamping with. Like, this looks like an assault rifle. I need something to hang them on, actually. That's a good idea. Hold the phone. Okay, put me on fucking Shark Tank. Look at that. I don't want my noodles to be too long, so I'm gonna cut this in half. Oh, holy shit. Can you guys even see? Don't care. Shut up. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna hang it on my little holder here. Get rid of this thing. Looks like I could hijack a plane with, which you can, oh fuck. We need to get the toppings for the bread. In Nara Smith's video, she uses tomato. You know, they're not bad, but I wouldn't, you know, I'm not gonna voluntarily put it on my bread. So I'm gonna do garlic, and I have like rosemary and thyme and shit, and you put salt. She uses shallots, and I thought, you know, you can have the shallots on the bread. I thought they're just little like onions that are just like not as good as normal onions. Seems like the cousin of someone cool. Maybe like Jamie Lynn Spears and Britney Spears, their relationship is comparable to the relationship between a shallot and an onion. The shallot makes me cry too. Wow, it's making me cry more than the onion did, which that wouldn't be true because Jamie Lynn Spears is not gonna make me cry that much. Adding the shallot onto it. I don't want a shallot of this. Add thyme, rosemary. She's going in the oven. Bread is out of the oven. We're ready to add the pasta. I'm putting the lid back on. It takes about 10 minutes. Oh shit. Shit, it's on fire. Okay, we'll take the lid off. All's resolved. Okay guys, I lied. The pasta only took like 5 minutes, probably because it's fresh, it takes less time to cook. Wow, I feel like I just hotboxed myself. Oh fuck, it's hot. Unfortunately, I don't have any cute Italian plates to put my pasta on, so I'm just gonna use this white person plate, which is as you would expect, just white. That thing there, it's not a piece of hair. It's a piece of thyme, and you know what? I'm gonna eat it just to prove that it's not hair. Let's get munching. After many hours of hard, long labor mixed with motherhood, I have finally completed my Nara Smith meal. The star of the show is the wine. It's really helped me get through this day, and I'm really glad that she included it, though she did specify that she does not drink the alcohol. She doesn't consume it, she just cooks with it. And I think, what's the point? To cleanse the palate, let's first off try the spaghetti here. Okay, it's not visually appealing. I'm gonna try to do that Italian thing where they flick it around. Okay, I've lost half of it. That's really good. I can definitely taste the wine, but I think that's because I added extra later into the cooking process. I didn't let it cook off enough. And you know, I'm not mad about that either. It tastes like money. And I'm sure Nara has a lot of that. I've never really cooked something that's taken me so long and then it actually have been worth the time. That's fucking good. Cheers. Let's try this bread now. The garlic hasn't really done that thing where it goes brown, but I feel like I probably needed to do that before I put it on the top because it wasn't gonna have enough time to do that. Full garlic clove I've just inhaled there. That is spectacular. Wow. I think I found my future career path. I think I need to become Nara Smith. I think I need to have 5 kids by 25 and then just cook extravagant meals for my entire life. She made like some salad and shit. I don't want fucking salad, I want carbs. So I didn't make that. I think I'm gonna marry myself. I think self-love is my route, it's my path. I saw an article on 7 Sharp once where this lady married herself and she had a whole ceremony. I don't know if that was just because the bride or groom did not turn up and she just had to play it off like she was gonna marry herself. I think that I am the perfect wife. I don't think anyone can beat me because I have just marveled up a Michelin star meal. Hold the phone, minus 0.5 points there. I found a hair in my food. Just kidding, it's thyme, but I still don't want to eat that. There's another one. Okay, there's quite a few thyme strings. I probably could have taken the effort to remove them. I don't think Whimsy Lou Smith is picking out thyme strings for my food, so neither am I. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week because I am a consistent uploader now. Cheers.